Hello, this is Gordon J. Alexander, and we're at doomgloombliss.com/summary101 HTML. And this is the summary of the video series Persuasion 101. Now the question is, now knowing what you've just learned and what you know, what comes next? Let's do a quick review of what you have been shown. We've started with the concept of stimulus response, and on that we found out about spiders and snakes and mice. So our words can be a stimulus for other people's response. We have the ability to use our words to get results that we want. When that's done in a transaction, there's an exchange of value. Oftentimes it's money, but not always. You can trade or barter goods and services to get what you want. But you must start with intent. What do you want to happen? And what are you offering, and to whom? Who is your intended target? Your prospect is unaware that you even exist. Your target is preoccupied with their own life. You must intersect with your prospect along their path of life through the various media, not medial media, like TV, radio, newspapers, and internet. The intersection in the media of your choice is where your knowledge meets their desires, hopes, dreams, or in other words, where you meet their preoccupations, both the long-term life and also the short-term, what's on their mind right now. At this meeting, this intersection, you get to give an elevator speech, and it only takes about 20 or 30 seconds to ride in an elevator, so you've only got that brief amount of time to get their attention. And you get their attention by using a preoccupational interrupter. And we learned that you need to tell me quick, tell me true, or my love, to hell with you. You don't have a lot of time to get people's attention. But a brick tossed through a glass window, their glass window, or a brick of wow, which hits them upside their head, will get their attention. And often as not, gaining attention has to do with timing. If you're calling somebody at dinner time and trying to sell them something, that's not very good timing on your part. And people get annoyed with telemarketers that interrupt their dinner and that type of thing. But you, on your side, have knowledge. The knowledge is salesmanship and human behavior. For example, Elmer Wheeler wrote tested sentences that sell. And that turned me on when I was 9 years old to the concept that words have power. Tested sentences that sell. Also, Elmer Letterman was a great salesman back in the 40s and 50s, and he wrote a book called The Sale Begins When the Customer Says No. Otherwise, you're just a clerk. You're just taking orders if there's no sales process. He also wrote a book called Commissions Don't Fall from Heaven, which is something I think a lot of you internet marketers need to understand. Commissions don't fall from heaven. You actually have to do something to get them. Listen, a good starting point for learning about selling is at www.remoteinfluence.com/GJA. And yeah, that's one of my works, but it's a very good starting point for selling. If you buy that, let me know, and I'll support you and answer any questions you might have about remote influence. Other good books for beginners of selling are Dan Kennedy's No BS series. Go look up at Amazon and see what other kind of selling type books there are. Also, you want to pick up a copy, if you don't have one, of Influence by Robert Cialdini. I like the 5th edition, but it's important to begin, if you haven't already, your studies of both salesmanship and human behavior. That is, if you want to become an effective persuader. See, your knowledge is a constantly expanding base from which you can pull things from. If you don't have any selling experience, I advise you to get some, or at least read the books on them, The selling process is you have to get their attention, then create interest, arouse their desire, come to a conclusion, ask for some action, ask for the sale, and then have a satisfied customer so you can build lists and sell back ends and develop a lifetime value. But without getting a person's attention, you're absolutely dead in the water. You're dead in the water. And the old saying is, it's better to get shot out of the water than to rot at the dock. So I know some of you are rotting at the dock. Get out there and at least get shot out of the water. You've discovered, by way of the Alexander modified Maslow pyramid, that helps you identify preoccupations and see what path or what lane of the highway you and your target might be on. And now that you know that, once you know that people are preoccupied and what their preoccupations are, then you can begin to construct your words, and we're talking about words with power, to help you get inside their world and see things and feel things, don't feel things. Geez, I should have done spell check. Feel things as your prospect does. See, it's what the marketers know and uses hundreds of times a day. TV, radio, newspaper, the internet. You're bombarded with commercials and ads and spam and social media getting you to want to trying to make you buy something. So understand that your words have power, and words have power on you too. It's not only a weapon, it's also a shield. But you get to choose what you want to use your words to do. Now, this mini course in persuasion should provoke some questions, and I'm here to answer them. My email is gjabiz@yahoo.com. Put Persuasion 101 in the subject header when you write, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. My question to you is the same as above. So now that you've picked up some more knowledge of persuasion, how are you going to use it? How are you going to put this knowledge to work? Well, there are several different tracks you could take. There are several paths you can go down, and here are just a few of them as an example. I know many people are thinking about becoming a copywriter, and they want to learn how to construct words to sell people stuff, especially internet marketers and online. And this basic course is giving you a pretty decent foundation on which you can continue to build. You could use the power to teach people, to influence children and adults in their studies and education as an educational tool. And now that you know what some of their preoccupations are, you could become a salesperson. And with this course under your belt, you'll be able to help people make good buying decisions and make yourself a decent living too. In fact, you can use this knowledge in all areas or in all lanes of your life as per the SQ1, Square One Workshops. So now's your chance to tell me what you want to do with this. How can I help you? See, I've been around a long time. Some people think maybe too long, but I've had many jobs. I've picked up a few handy skills here and there. Why not see how I might be able to help you out now? Maybe you need some coaching. I can do that. Maybe you'd like to learn more about the SQ1. Okay then, let's get started. Maybe you're not sure what you want to do. This is a big one. But I can help you find out that too, and I can do it today. Or maybe you just want to meet some women, or find the love of your life, or find the right job or business which suits you and keeps you motivated and happy. These are all goals, and the Square One Workshops are all about setting and achieving goals. So I can help you with that. How's your golf game doing? I'm a former teaching professional. I've taught thousands of people the game of golf. I could even help you there too. See, I'm asking you to tap into my lifetime of knowledge, of experience, and of education. So ask me some questions. Get some answers. Let's talk if you want. My cell number is readily available to you if you want to talk on the phone. But the important thing is I want to thank you for the time that you've taken to watch my very guerrilla videos and my major Hollywood-like production. Hey, if you have an idea, maybe we can even do a joint venture or collaborate on a project. If you don't have any questions and you don't have any further comments, then that's fantastic. I'm going to the beach. Hope to see you there. This is Gordon J. Alexander. Thanks again for taking your time to watch these videos.